Okay, so here we are. I'm sitting down and talking to. I'm DeVille, and I'm talking to
Trinity Taylor.
Trinity Taylor, and I'm here at the Mixx nightclub, and Trinity is here courtesy of the POWERDIVA Productions this evening. And before we go any further, thank you for stepping in and taking some time out of your day to talk to me.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Thank you for chatting. Okay, so I want to give a big shout out to your boyfriend and drag husband. That's right.
Right. Yeah.
Landon Glenn of LG Couture. He sponsored me these lovely, beautiful earrings. Trinity also only wears LG Couture. I can say that, right?
Yeah.
So Landon designs all your jewelry.
He designs my jewelry. He runs on all of my costumes. Girl, I would do it myself, but he loves doing it. So, he also does all of my nails, custom-made nails.
Lord, you're excellent, kids.
He does shoes. I mean, anything you can think of, beading, all that, beads.
You know what? I'm going to put a link right down into the description so you guys can check out LG Couture, the best, finest drag jewelry in the nation, I think.
Yeah, and he does other things, too, for boys. He'll do cock rings and...
Work! Okay, that gagged me over a little bit. Okay, so let's get into this interview.
Okay.
I want to talk to you. And by the way, congratulations on having a supportive boyfriend.
I know, girl. I can't believe it.
Isn't that lovely?
It is lovely.
Good for you.
I'm very...
So, what is your favorite drag accessory to wear? Like, besides the clothes and the gown or whatever it is, like, what's your favorite accessory?
I think the one thing I can't go on stage without, as far as accessory goes, will be earrings. I can deal without a bracelet or a necklace or a ring if I have to, but earrings, I feel like complete the look for me.
For you.
Right.
Good for you. Okay. So, I have to use my cheat sheet. I told myself I wasn't going to. I have certain specific questions that I want to ask you.
Okay.
So, describe to me your drag style.
I think that I am well-rounded, where I can do a whole bunch of different stuff. But I think the main thing that I'm probably known for is the fact that I give the illusion of a woman, but I'm still a man. I'm not a transsexual.
You're not.
Right.
So, have you ever thought about transitioning to be a woman? Have you ever felt you might want to be?
Well, I've been doing entertainment for a little over 10 years.
Wow.
Actually, March will be 11 years. And there have been times that I've really contemplating transitioning. And, of course, you know, my friends joke about it all the time because I've had my lower body done and some face work. But, honestly, years ago when I thought about it, it was for the wrong reasons. I always thought in order to win a national pageant or to become a name, I had to transition. And you should never do those things for those reasons. It should be because you feel inside that you were born a woman.
On the inside.
Right. And I'm comfortable being what I consider, and I joke with my friends, an in-between.
Somewhere in between. I feel the same way.
Right.
So we're sisters that way. Somewhere in between. Okay, so what advice would you give younger people who feel like maybe they're somewhere in between, they don't quite fit in yet? What advice, or if you could go back and talk to your younger self, what advice would you give him or her?
Well, luckily, I do have an opportunity to talk to my younger self because I have several drag daughters. All of them different styles. Some of them are transsexual. Some of them are confused. Some of them know that they just want to do drag and that's it. My advice to them is, you know, follow your heart. Do it slowly. Do it correctly. You definitely want to consult doctors. You want to do it the right way.
And not go to a hotel room.
Right.
Right.
And you want to do it the right way. Now, I've done it illegally, like my lower half done it illegally. But as much as you possibly can, do it correctly because you really don't know who is or what they're putting in you.
And that's for your health.
That is for your health.
For your health.
Right.
Your safety. Do it.
Correct.
You know, study for your health. Okay. So what is your most embarrassing moment on stage as a performer?
Oh, girl.
That has happened to you?
Well, when I first started drag, me and one of my best friends, we were called the Taylor Sisters.
Okay.
And we would do the talent contest. And she was a bigger girl, a thicker girl, but this bitch could do splits and high kicks and back.
Come on, big girl.
Yes.
She would work.
And girl, I can't do those things. I'm not limber at all. I know Landon probably wishes I was, but I'm not.
Okay.
And we were ending a talent contest where they were doing it by applause, and they announced us for our applause. My friend leans over to me and they're like, okay, do a high kick really fast. And so when they announced this, I did a high kick, he did a high kick.
What happened to you?
Girl, I flipped all the way backwards on my ass Yes, my high kick went maybe to my knees, girl. Horrible.
Her high kick was of China, bitch.
Horrible.
Okay, so that's your most embarrassing moment.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What is your proudest moment as a performer? As Trinity Taylor, what's your proudest moment?
Well, National Entertainer of the Year has always been my dream. It has been in my life since 2005. I give that system all the credit for making me a better entertainer. The things that I've learned from going to this system have really made me polished and well-rounded. And I think just that is probably my biggest accomplishment. I've yet to win, but being able to say that I have improved and I continue to grow.
Girl, several times.
Right. Last time I went was 2011. I got first alternate, which was phenomenal. But I think my biggest accomplishment is definitely growing as a person and as an entertainer.
Right on. Good for you. And that's where I learned of Trinity from, was the Entertainer of the Year system. And it is so cool to be touching your hand and talking to you.
Girl, I ain't nobody.
You are. You're somebody. I'm gagging right now. This is way cool. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. Just because we have to go get changed for our next number.
Right.
But, okay, so a couple more questions. What's next for you? What are you planning on doing next? What do you want my kids to know about you?
Well, I've auditioned for RuPaul's Drag Race a couple of times.
Hello.
I wasn't what they were looking for, obviously.
Yes,
I haven't.
not yet.
Right, yet. Hopefully I can get on the show.
Amen.
I mean, I do so. I can make my own everything.
Hopefully I see you there.
Right. I hope we do it together.
Show.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to audition for that again. I'm about to compete for National Entertainer of the Year again. Hopefully I'll win.
Okay. What is your favorite category in EOY?
Well, girl, the only reason I go back year after year is creative gown, girl. It's my favorite. I would go costume if they would let me, but I have to hold back.
After we turn the camera off, we have to talk, because she has been teasing on Facebook that you're going to gag the kids over, and I got to know the dirt. Okay, one final question. It's actually a question for you to ask me.
Okay.
So anything that you want to ask Ace, now is the time.
Okay, where do you see yourself evolving as an entertainer?
Well, I also have the ambition to be on RuPaul's Drag Race like you. I think a lot of the young people and anybody in drag wants to be on Drag Race for that exposure. I would like to be like a Wendy Williams or Ellen DeGeneres or like a Ryan Seacrest type and do this interview thing. That's actually, I'm practicing on you. You're my guinea pig.
I think you're phenomenal.
Thank you. It helps because you're good, so we can be good together. But yeah, I want to be like a talk show host or, on a web series or on radio. I want to do a talk show good.
I could totally see you doing that.
Well, you're seeing me do it now.
Yeah, I mean, like, for real, though. Like, I could totally see you have your own TV show.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That is my goal, is to have a TV show. Thank you, Trinity, for sitting down with me.
Well, thank you. You're so sickening.
One more time, Trinity is sponsored to me, by the POWERDIVA Productions here at the Mixx nightclub. Shout out to LG Couture, and I'm Ace DeVille. Please like, subscribe, follow, and share with your friends. Also, Trinity Taylor. She'll have a link too. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, bitch.
Yeah, so sickening.